Here comes the ladies.
Hi, my name is Sam.
And this is Chloe.
Join us in our podcast
As we talk about relationships, love, sex,
friendship, family, career,
and everything in between.
And everything in between.
And everything in between.
Oh, by the way, that's the title of the show.
You got that right. Now let's do some talking.
Everything in between with Sam and Chloe.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Everything in Between. Of course, this is Chloe together with
DJ Sam.
for
Everything in between. So I guess they're ready to do some talking.
That's
Ready
right.
ka na ba to do some talking, DJ Chloe?
Oo naman.
Let's do this. So our topic for today is kiss and tell. And we know na there's, an ongoing story behind this inspiration that's very popular on social media these days. Ayan, so we're gonna talk about kiss and tell. Actually, parang since time immemorial na tong issue na tong kiss and tell na to, di ba?
Oo, hindi lang naman yan. I think it happens to both sexes, kumbaga.
Yes.
Male and female.
Oo.
May mga ganyan talaga. Pero parang medyo off kasi pagka ang kiss and tell talaga, lalaki, no? So,
At saka if it's a little, into detail.
yeah.
Diba?
Oo.
And we all know na when you go into details about kissing and telling, it's more on what happened during the intimate moments between two persons.
You know what? Yung tungkol dyan sa kiss and tell na yan, naka-encounter ako ng ganyang lalaki. This guy is a professional. Professional talaga siya. And he wasn't aware that he was kiss and telling.
Oh.
Hindi siya aware. Akala niya lang nagkikwento lang siya. And then so I corrected him. I called him out. Sabi ko, uy, ano ka ba? Kiss and tell ka sobra. And he was shocked. He didn't realize na yun na yung ginagawa niya. Akala niya nagkikwento lang siya. And he probably thought I was okay with it. Ayoko makarinig ng kwento tungkol sa ibang babae. Syempre.
Correct.
Because what if it happens to you? So, hindi lang to nangyayari sa mga medyo bagets-bagets or immature. Sabihin natin na medyo immature pa. Pero may mga tao rin na hindi nila alam na ang ginagawa nila ay pagkikiss and tell na.
Yes, kumbaga unconscious behavior ng kiss and telling na pala to.
Akala bragging rights lang.
Oh. Well, actually, sabi nga ng mga experts, when let's say you're in a relationship, tapos whether you're still in a relationship or your ex is with that person already, by not kissing and telling, you are viewing the intimacy you shared with this person as a special moment, opposed to just, another notch on your bedpost, diba?
Oo.
Diba, you're engaging in this behavior for the sake of sharing in the experience in and of itself. By keeping quiet about your encounters, you gain more respect actually from the person you are involved with when you don't kiss and tell. And I know sometimes it's like you said nga, hindi nga niya alam, so it's an unconscious behavior. Parang we just get excited about making kwento about what really happened, what transpired during the night that you spent together. Diba? Usually ganyan naman yan, lalo na let's say among friends, na mga close group of friends na babae. Uy, kamusta naman yung date nyo? Ay, ganyan. May nangyari ba? Yung mga ganong usapan, diba?
Oo. I think it's different when you're just excited na sabihin mo lang na I went on a date. It's different with like getting into the details.
Yes.
Especially the juicy details of, kasi para sa akin, we say kiss and tell, it's more of what happens inside the bedroom, diba?
Yes,
Pero sabi
totoo.
mo nga kanina a while ago, some are not conscious. They're not aware.
Nagsisimula kasi siya sa kwento. Diba? Na-excited ka magkwento nung naging activity nyo hanggang sa syempre, to the next level na yung kwento mo. Parang TMI lang, too much info, you know?
Oo. Overload na pala. Information overload na pala ang ginagawa mo, which is not really good, diba?
And some naman, I don't know if it's really common among men, or baka unconscious din nilang nagagawa, or maybe there are some men who does it for bragging rights, sabi nila. Diba? For whatever reason na magkikiss and tell ka, parang ang pangit talaga eh.
Oo.
Even if you're not in a relationship with someone, kasi it can be a kiss and tell of a person na hindi mo naman talaga karelasyon. For example, like you had a one-night stand with this person. Hindi mo naman siya karelasyon eh. Nagkaroon lang kayo ng encounter. 'Diba? And we all know naman pag may encounter kayo, we all know that it is sexual, right? And to get into the juicy details of that and brag about it to your friends, sobrang nakakabastos.
Oo.
'Diba? Especially when ikaw yung babae, tapos parang you have the same group of friends, tapos nalaman mo na, oh my gosh,
Kinikwento ka pala.
napag-usapan ka pala habang nag-iinuman sila.
Diba?
Diba? How would you feel if you were, diba, the main character in that story na pinag-uusapan?
Oo. Dito sa dangers of dating men who kiss and tell, chinek ko sa Google. Sabi nila, men who often kiss and tell daw are men with sex challenge issues. So, I think there's really something going on with them. Kaya naggaganon sila, nagkikiss and tell. So, parang, they want to announce to the whole world the feat, kumbaga, they have just attained. So, bragging rights nga talaga.
Correct. Nagbabrag talaga. Nagmamayabang. In Tagalog. Sa madaling salita, diba?
Meron namang mga cases na akala nila hindi pagkikiss and tell ang sinasabi nila or ginagawa nila, as with the case, yung latest ngayon na nagvo-viral na hindi naman siya, the guy did not get into the details, but he was asked kung, say for example, at tinanong ka, nagsisleep over ba sa bahay mo? Yung
Yeah, I
GF mo?
saw that video.
Diba? And by confirming, by saying na, nagsisleep, malay mo naman nagsisleep over, pero hindi naman ila-allow ng parents mo pala na diba? Pero sinabi mo na nagsisleep over, hindi mo na kasi makokontrol talaga yung isipin ng ibang tao about it na, nagsisleep over pala. So, kumbaga, what do you call this? Parang nagiging markado na tuloy. Tama ba? Is that the right term? Nakukulayan na.
Yes, oo.
Diba?
Kasi pwede namang nag-sleep over lang, pero
kasi ginabi.
Oo, ginabi. Or maybe they did not really literally sleep in one bed, like in separate rooms. Because the
Dahil
parents,
nandun ang parents, diba? But the way na nasabi mo or nasabi mo sa ibang tao, syempre ibang tao, hindi mo na kontrolado kung anong iisipin nila. So parang pangit naman tingnan. Sana siguro sabihin mo na lang, at least, I don't think it would hurt to say a little white lie. Diba? Besides, naging karelasyon mo naman yung tao, nagmahala naman kayo. So, pwede sabihin mo lang, hindi nangyari yan, diba? Would appreciate it kung gano'n na lang, diba?
Kumbaga parang siguro, nandun pa rin dapat yung respect Even if you're not together anymore. But of course, you'd like to respect the other person kasi may pinagsamahan din naman kayo.
That's right. People don't need to know.
Yes.
Diba?
Too much info. You just really have to keep it between
the
two of you, whatever transpired, diba?
I don't get it kung bakit talaga, yun nga, bragging rights. Bakit talaga merong mga lalaki or, siguro babae rin naman na nagkikiss and tell talaga. No? I mean, nagkikwento ng mga escapades.
Correct. Meron din talaga, I think sa girls ginagawa din talaga yan.
Oo. Amongst them.
Amongst them.
Oo. Diba?
Though I know for the ladies, hindi ko lang alam kung gaano kalawak yung pagkikiss and tell. But in my experience, parang yung na-experience ko na ganyan is parang within the small core group lang. And it doesn't really come out.
Alam mo yun? Minsan, alam ko, mas malala pa yung mga pinag-uusapan.
Pero hanggang dun lang. And it can be a kiss and tell with your BFF, yung best friend mo. Diba? Hanggang dun lang. But not with literally, a group of people or sa buong tropa.
Kasi pangit din naman. Kasi sarili mo din naman yun.
Correct.
Na ikikwento mo. Diba? Alam nga namang ikwento mo lang yung karelasyon mo. Siyempre, kasama ka dun. Diba? So pangit pakinggan. Pangit ang
And I'm
dating.
pretty sure talagang whether ginagawa siya ng guy or ginagawa siya ng babae, pag nagkikiss and tell ka, lalo na if it's, if it has become really vulgar, yung marami nang may alam, to the point na, may exchanges na talaga kayo, nagbabatuhan na kayo ng mga kwento nyo. Parang ang pangit talaga pakinggan. At saka, hindi lang naman, parang you're not showing any respect for what happened between the two of you. And I think even if it's just, a one-night stand or a brief encounter with anybody, siguro parang respeto pa rin. Diba?
At
Bakit
the end
mo
of the day.
respeto pa rin talaga. Why would you talk about what the two of you did.
Oo, it should be something private, 'di ba?
That's right.
Sa inyo na lang 'yun, kumbaga. Minsan din kasi yung iba nag-entertain din, 'di ba?
Sabi nga nito isang article na nabasa ko, sabi niya, what is the point of kissing and telling aside from bragging? Why would you need to brag and look for approval from others if you're confident? Yun ang tanong niya. If you feel the need to brag, maybe it's time to work on your building up your self-esteem constructively and not banging anyone that comes across your path, diba?
That's correct. There is really something wrong with you kung ginagawa mo yan.
And if it's a regular thing that you do.
Oo, may insecurity ka talaga.
Diba? Panagkikisintel ka.
Panagkikisintel ka. There's something wrong with you with the mechanism of your brain.
Meron ka bang kaibigan babae na na yung nagkukwento siya, tapos ang dami-dami nyo? Na parang bigay na bigay siya magkwento. Was there a time na naka-experience ka ng ganong friend na you have to totally remind her, uy?
To be perfectly honest, wala.
Wala naman.
Ang na-experience ko sa lalaki. Na yun nga, kinikwento ko sa'yo. Unconsciously, akala niya, kasi professional to ha. Tapos unconsciously, hindi ko rin ina-expect na ganun siya. Nagkikwento lang naman siya. So akala niya he's like being, I don't know kung truthful or funny.
Oo.
Pero para sa akin, yung ginagawa niya, pagkikisintal na, because those are information I don't want to hear and I don't want to know. It made me uncomfortable. So, alam ko na mali. So, nung kinurek ko siya, medyo he was taken aback. And na-realize niya na parang mali nga talaga yung sinasabi niya. Hindi naman niya inulit pa.
Kailangan talaga may control ka eh.
Oo, ka-turn off. Ba? Parang akala niya siguro is just being honest.
Yes.
Or
ako hindi ko pa rin na-experience yung ganyan. Yung like, marami kayong group of friends na napag-uusapan talaga and sometimes you laugh about it. Alam mo, very common sa inuman, di ba?
Oo.
Never naman ako naka-experience amongst girls. Siguro meron lang like one or two na magkukwento sa'yo, but as BFF or close friends, that's it. But not literally to kiss and tell, but most of the time it's just, a matter of advice and reflection eh. Diba? Ganun sa mga babae. Diba? Tama ba to? Okay lang ba yun? Normal ba yun na ganyan, ganito? Na-experience ko yung ganito? Ano yun eh, usually parang ang babae pag nagkwento ng ganyan, kumukonsulta. But not bragging about anything, right?
Tama. Meron naman pala akong isang experience na naaalala ko way back. Meron akong kaibigang babae na medyo siya sabihin na natin, medyo liberal ng konti. Tapos, sa grupo namin, parang medyo, merong isang lalaki na parang medyo hambog ng konti. Hindi namin kagrupo yung lalaki. Pero, the guy is like, meron kasi siyang girlfriend, tapos he's known to be, still playing around, sleeping around, something like that. Yung kaibigan ko rin na medyo liberal, parang nagkaroon sila ng something. So, naging kiss and tell yung kakilala ko by way of parang letting us know na there's nothing to be parang the guy has nothing to brag because sorry medyo a bit vulgar because when it comes to size parang
nagtawanan na kami, alam niyo ibig sabihin nun.
So parang kino-confirm lang nung kakilala namin na nga naman yan, parang nagmumuestra siya sa amin using her fingers na yung size parang di naman dapat magmayabang to, parang
parang, alam mo, pag ang babae nahuli ng lalaki na nagkikiss and tell, tapos parang,
funny.
And the girl is talking about size, parang sobrang nakakahiya,
Sa lalaki. Actually, pag ang babae ang nagkiss and tell tapos tungkol sa mga ganyang bagay, parang mas nakakahiya. Lalo kung mayabang din yung lalaki, diba? Sa pagiging babaero niya or something like that. Pero wala, yun lang. Nagtawanan lang kami. Yun yung naaalala ko.
Wala naman ako na-experience na na nagkikiss and tell na yung nag-away kasi nagkiss and tell.
Oo.
Diba? Yung
nagkabukingan.
Nalaman na, uy, sinabi mo pala kalagyan na ganito, ganyan. Uy, ba't sinabi mo daw ganito yung akin? Yung ganyan. Yung ganon.
Ganito yung akin. O diba, napag-usapan ka tuloy. Pero ako dyan, yung medyo curious ako dyan eh. Pagka yung mga lalaki, pag nag-uumpukan, nagiinuman, ano kaya yung mga pinag-uusapan nila? Pag nagkikiss and tell sila.
Pero isa lang
diba?
Talagang pinaka napatunayan ko. Kasi minsan ako, quiet lang ako, tapos may mga group of men sa tabi ko, nagkukwentuhan lang sila. Hinayaan ko lang, chichikahan lang sila. Hindi, kasi parang Alam mo, sila yung pinaka-chismoso talaga.
Actually.
Yung mga boys.
Actually talaga.
Sila yung mahilig magmarites. Pag nag-umpukan
Pag
yan.
nag-umpukan sila.
Grabe kaya.
Oo.
Grabe chismisan yung mga yan. Ewan ko. I'm not saying na lahat ng friends ng boys gano'n But
Pero
there are a lot of men
Na-overhear
like
mo.
that.
Oo. Mas malala sila magmarites.
Kaya minsan, re-react na lang kung kayo talagang mga lalaki, mas chismoso kayo kaysa sa amin.
Oo.
Napaghahalata.
Kakaloka.
Minsan ganyan sila. Well, ako if you ask me, parang in any kind of relationship you've been into, whether there was an encounter or not, dapat talaga, you should keep the private.
Yeah.
Diba?
That's being gentleman. That's being a gentleman.
And
diba?
being a gentleman, being a gentlewoman, diba? Parang konting respeto for the other person and for what the two of you shared.
Yeah.
Whether it's awful or it's beautiful.
Yes. Especially if it's awful.
Diba? If it's awful, don't come back. Ganun na lang. Deadma.
Keep it to yourself.
Keep it to
Ganun
yourself
na
na
lang.
lang. If it's beautiful, keep it to yourself, diba?
Yeah.
It's for you to savor the moment alone and not for everybody to find out what really transpired, diba? It's a memory na sa'yo lang talaga dapat. Diba?
Tsaka who knows, magkabalikan kayong dalawa. Diba?
And you have to protect each other's information.
That's
diba?
right.
Sabi pa nga
Oo.
dun sa article, it's a cruel world out there and there will always be someone waiting to take advantage of any information you offer about yourself. So you have to keep this code of silence. It will only further your relationship. No one wants to hook up with someone who have the whole world knowing, it come the next day, diba? Keep the
Oo.
details of your sexual encounter between you and the person you are intimate with. Whether
is true.
you're in a relationship with that person or not. Kasi pwedeng one-time encounter lang yan. Diba? Tapos kinisintel mo na sa, buong world. Buong world talaga.
Ang hirap pa naman ngayon, may screenshots. Kung
I
halimbawa,
know,
sa chat
I
mo
know.
ginawa, o merong mga resibo, diba?
Correct.
That is why.
And you can be, pwede kaya
charged with
Oo.
something.
Siguro
Oo.
pwede natin i-consult yung daughter mo na attorney.
Oo.
Kung
Oo,
pwede ka bang
tanungin ko
kasuhan,
nga.
tanungin mo nga para sa natin, mapag-usapan natin yan.
Pag nalaman mo na, ay, nagkikisental si ganyan, ano ang mga steps na pwede mong
Kasi
gawin?
syempre, kung kinis-intel ka, tapos parang akala mo kayo lang dalawa may alam sa nangyari sa sexual encounter nyo.
Oo.
Tapos marami na palang may alam.
Buong
Tapos
departamento
it has
na
put
pala.
you to shame. Diba? It has put you to shame. Yung parang wala ka na mapakitang mukha, hiyang-hiya ka na.
Oo.
And mentally, it can affect you.
Yes, oo.
Diba?
That's true.
It can be traumatic as well. Lalo na kung mahina-hina loob ng babae o nung guy, it can be a very traumatic experience na, na ilabas na sa madlang people yung...
As in the case nga dun sa nag-viral ngayon, kung halimbawa, hindi mo napanood yung buong interview, alam mo naman yun sa social media, madali nilang i-edit ang lahat.
Correct.
'Di ba? What if kahit yung interview mismo, inedit siya in such a way na hindi naman ganun yung pagkasabi mo. Tapos, in-splice pa. Tapos, ayan na, nirepost na kung ano-ano. Para siyang wildfire na ang daling umikot.
Yes.
'Di ba? So, parang hindi na lang yan ngayon nangyayari within your circle. Ando na, nasa internet na, tapos ganyan, tapos kung mga public figure pa na mga
True.
ganyan. Tsaka yung mga makikita nung mga fans, nung mga influencers na ganyan, parang they will just think na, parang pwede palang gawin yun. Alam mo yun, parang we should always be a good influence, especially you have a responsibility, especially if you're a public figure, sa mga nakikinig lagi at nagpo-follow sa iyo.
Katulad nga na sinabi mo, parang it won't hurt if you can do a bit of white lie to protect each other's reputation.
Reputation and privacy and
Diba?
whatever you had in the past.
Oo.
Oh, diba?
Dapat talaga whatever is private, keep it private between the
private
two
na
of
lang.
you.
Oo.
Diba? And excited akong sabihin na meron tayong interviewin for our second episode for this topic.
And he's a guy.
And he's a guy, yes. So meron tayong young male adult who'll be joining us in our podcast. And siguro makakapag-share sa atin ng insights.
I'm excited to hear
diba, napag-uusapan
his
ba to? Ng mga boys?
Ano ba pinag-uusapan niyo? Tayo na tuloy yung mga nagmarites. Pero this is just for for educational purpose.
Yeah,
Parang we just want to know kung paano, alam nating nangyayari, di ba? Bakit ba nangyayari to?
Correct.
Yung mga ganitong
Uy,
bagay.
meron bang di ba katulad nga na sinabi mo, it doesn't just happen to young adults, di ba?
Oo.
Even to matured people, di ba? Like yung mga people in their 30s and their 40s, di ba? Ano ba, tawag dito, naka-experience ka ba ng, kasi pag mga 30s or 40s ka na, expected ka na that you're married. Meron ka ba na-experience na mag-asawa, nakikiss and tell?
Wala naman.
Diba?
So,
Ako wala
ngalingaling
naman.
ko.
Wala din.
Baka ma-jompal ko. Magtinu ka, asawa mo yan. Diba?
Diba? But why would you, diba, tell other people stories about, not literally stories, but, your encounters yung mag-asawa.
Oo.
Diba? Kiss and tell din yun eh. It cannot just happen sa mga singles na in a
Oo.
relationship, but it can also happen to married
But
people.
I think it happens. Nangyayari din yan. And sometimes nangyayari yan dun sa hindi ko naman nilalahat, no? Say for example, yung guy may ini-impress na gusto niyang maging escabeche. Siyempre sisiraan niya yung meron ka ba namang nakitang lalaki na pinupuri yung asawa niya?
Para makuha niya si escabeche.
Siyempre siraan niya yung bonggang-bongga.
May kasamang kiss and tell yun.
Oo, diba?
Diba? Well, sabi nga ng experts, there is a huge difference between telling your best friend or confident about your experience as opposed to the whole world. And remember that not everyone cares about what's going on in your life.
That's true.
Diba? And sometimes you might...
It's not interesting to other
Oo.
people.
And you might make yourself look pathetic sometimes, diba? By pag
Doing
nagbabrag
that?
ka.
Oo.
Alam mo yun?
There's really something wrong with you.
Correct.
Kung ganyan ang ginagawa mong pagbabrag.
At saka isa pang malaking question is, why would you even want these people to know about what's going on in your intimate life?
Correct. Diba? Unless otherwise, may plano kang maging porn star.
Ibang usapan na yon.
Oo.
Hindi lang kiss and tell yon.
At saka yun nga.
Watch and learn na yon. Watch and learn.
Yun nga. Parang, who would be interested to listen to things like that? Siguro pag sila, nagiinuman sila, diba? Baka lang, sorry. Hindi naman siguro lahat. Pero kung, ewan.
Pag ang tao ba lasing, nag-kiss and
mahirap
tell,
yun.
counted ba as kiss and tell yun? Kasi lasing eh. Oh. Malakas ang loob, di ba? Pag lasing ang tao, nakainom,
oo.
malakas ang loob.
Ikaw ba pag lasing ka, hindi mo ba alam ang ginagawa mo? Never happened to me. Nalasing na ako. And yet I can still recall what I did.
Yes, pero malakas ang loob.
Yeah, kasi parang nagiging truth syrup ang alak.
Correct.
Diba?
So, counted as kiss and tell pa rin yun. And you cannot say na, nalasing ako, kaya ako nasabi yun. Diba?
Hindi, ano mo na yun. Gawi mo na talaga yun. Kasi, I think alam mo pa naman, nasa katinuan ka pa, nakakapagkwento ka pa nga eh. Diba? Alam mo kung ano ikikwento mo. Pwede mo namang piliin kung ano ikikwento mo. Pwede mong ipagmayabang na lang kung papaano ka naging mabuting tao siguro. Doon sa ex mo na iniwan ka at pinagpalit ka sa iba. O, diba? Pero, pwede mong piliin yun. At least para sa akin, diba? Pero mas pinili mong ikwento yun. So I think gawin mo na talaga yun.
Correct. At saka minsan, may hard reality din na na some people enjoy listening to juicy contents like that.
Oo.
You know? Parang siguro in a group of 10, siguro merong isa-dalawa dyan na pipigil sa'yo. But the rest, enjoy na enjoy sa sinasabi mo.
Oo, mga marites din kasi nila.
Diba?
Yun ang mahirap dyan, ipapasa din yung information. Ay, si ganyan pala.
Ako, this is a big no-no talaga. Itong kiss and tell na to. Whether you're young or you're in a matured relationship, whether you're married, never kiss and tell.
Ever. Diba?
Siguro kung may kailangan kang kailangan mo ng confidant and you have questions about intimacy, siguro magtanong ka na lang sa doktor.
Oh, sa therapist.
Sa therapy.
Tapos magpa-therapy ka na. Kasi baka mamaya may sagot sila kung bakit ganyan ka. Diba?
Correct.
Hanap ka na lang ng therapist. Tapos doon ka mag-vent out.
Yun.
Yun ang pinakamaganda mong gawin. Kasi hindi talaga siya maganda.
Alright. Ay, nako. So, alam nyo na ha, huwag kayong magkikiss and tell. Whatever kind of encounter you had, whether it's an ex or it is someone you're still in a relationship with, diba? It's the big R that you need. Respect.
Respect, that's
And
correct.
of course, privacy.
Privacy,
Ayan.
yeah, oo.
Irespeto niyo yung privacy ng bawat isa.
Ang hirap na nga ng privacy ngayon because everything is like so buyang-yang on social media.
I know, especially
diba?
like when you mentioned na for public figures. Diba? May makita ka lang ka holding hands
Oo.
na kahit non-showbiz showbiz personality, or especially if it's a showbiz personality, that's big news already.
Correct.
What more if you get into the nittiest, juicy details of your encounter together?
That's true.
Magiging ano na naman yan, viral.
Sa panahon ngayon, privacy is life.
Totoo. And that gives you that gives you the chance to enjoy the life that you live. Yung walang, di ka naiistorbo.
Tama.
Diba? Tsaka buti nga ngayon, parang ano lang yan, di ba, sa pag-aartista nung araw.
Oo.
Yung back in the days, during the, siguro mga 70s or 80s, talagang sinusugod ang mga artista. Ngayon, medyo calm and composed ng mga tao whenever they see celebrities in public areas like in a mall or in an event somewhere. Talagang hindi na sila masyado yung nagkukumahog na makalapit, magpa-picture.
Magpapicture.
Diba? Parang, siguro there's a few that who enjoys parang lumapit sa artist o sa artista.
Yeah.
Pero not everyone, unlike before, na talagang grabe.
Oo. Kasi
Diba?
it doesn't happen every day that you get to know things about these people.
Yes.
But because of social media, kahit sila very accessible na rin, di ba?
True.
So, yun.
And you can easily reach out to them.
Yeah. And they also, they entertain.
Correct.
Nakakausap mo, nagre-react sa comment section. Kasi mga tao din naman sila, di ba, na-o-offend din naman.
At saka
So,
sila, kahit na celebrity, they still want to enjoy their private life.
Correct.
And if you see them shopping in a grocery or at the mall,
Hayaan mo sila.
Hayaan mo lang sila kasi they want to enjoy that moment.
Ako, I've seen a lot of celebrities na ganyan, na nagsha-shopping or kasama rin yung family na nasa mall. Wala akong maalala na lumapit ako.
Ako din.
Kasi nahihiya ako or baka takot ako na ma-reject. Isa pa yan. Tsaka yun nga, nagmo-moment din
Tsaka
sila.
nagmo-moment
ng pagiging private creature nila.
Correct.
Diba? At least at that time.
Because we have to respect na they are their own person pa rin naman.
That's true.
Diba? Even if their life and their art is for public consumption, their private life isn't.
Yeah, I'm not saying wrong naman. I'm not saying that it's wrong na magpa-picture ka, pero siguro tansyahin mo rin. 'Di ba? Kung welcoming ba siya at that very moment.
Correct.
Kasi baka mamaya hindi, 'di ba?
Usually ako nakakapagpa-picture lang sa artist pag may
Pag may
event.
mall show.
Pag may event.
O may event, may mall show, tapos ikaw yung
Pag
host.
may event
sa
and then
atin,
we're
diba?
a part of it, then that's our opportunity to have some photos with
Makapagpa-picture.
them.
That's
Or when they
true.
visit the station.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Oo.
Hey, all right, so in our next episode, please do watch out for our interview with a young male adult about kiss and tell. Well, we're not saying na meron na siya na experience na ganun or siya mismo yung gumawa ng ganun, but we would just like to see kung ano yung insights niya about kissing and telling
That's
as a
right.
young male adult.
That's
Ayan.
correct.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kiss and tell and everything in between.
Bye.